Speaker, we spend a lot of time these days talking cost of regulation, cost of repeal, cost of implementation. Conveniently missing from this discussion are the human costs, lives lost, those altered by heart attacks, asthma, and brain damage due to fine particulate matter in our air and mercury in our water. My hometown of Chicago knows this all too well. Chicago ranks second among all cities in the country adversely affected by power plant pollution. Two particularly egregious emitters, the Fisk and Crawford power plants, emit fine particulate matter that directly contribute to 41 deaths, 550 ER visits, and 2,800 asthma attacks annually. EPA estimates that fine particulate pollution from power plants shorten the lives of 1,356 people from my home state each year. Talk about cost. In 2001, the Harvard School of Public Health put out an Illinois power plant study. In the 8 years since these harms were modeled and publicized, the Environmental Law and Policy Center estimates that continued Fisk and Crawford coal plant pollution has caused from $750 million to $1 billion in health and environmental-related damages. Even if you don't care about global warming and you don't believe climate change is man-made, you can't argue with these numbers. So if you want to talk costs, let's talk costs. Fisk and Crawford power plants cost Chicagoans 550 ER visits per year. They cost Chicagoans 2,800 asthma attacks per year, and Fisk and Crawford power plants cost Chicagoans $751 to $1 billion in only 8 of the 50-plus years we've been collecting data on these pollutants. The answer to these costs is not to repeal the law that cleans our air, that protects our children, and allows us to remain competitive in the global market. The answer instead is to transition away from the antiquated and outdated industry that pollutes and toward green infrastructure that encourages domestic economic development. I urge my colleagues to oppose the rule and H.R. 910, the Dirty Air Act. Thank you.
Gentleman yields back.